Hey teachers, my name is Ted Malin, and I've been conducting my middle school computer classes for my students as if they're online classes, and I've been doing this for more than 7 years. The reason I started doing this is my son had a 13-year battle with leukemia, and he was in the hospital a lot, and I had to miss a lot of school, and I wanted to be able to teach my students even when I wasn't present in the room. So I taught myself how to make my own screencasts. That sounds hard. It's not that hard, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So the tools that allow you to do this have come a long way in the last few years, and so I've kind of evolved and used a few of these different tools together that really work well. And I've actually found that teaching this way, even when I'm present in the room, was way more superior than just teaching sort of out loud lessons. So I kind of run my classes as if it's an online class, even when I'm there at school. But it's particularly good if I have to be absent, business as usual. And if we're ever in a situation where you have to be absent and your students have to be absent, like if there's a major emergency going on in the country, you can use this method to be able to teach your students when you're home and they're home. So the idea is I'm going to show you how to create your own screencasts, which is where you record your screen, sort of like what I'm doing now. You can see my mouse moving and you can hear my voice. Now I'm using a software that lets you see my face too, but I'm not going to keep that turned on the whole time. And you don't have to use that fancy software. You can use a free one called Screencastify. So as long as you have a laptop which has a microphone, you'll be able to do this and you'll be able to teach your students remotely. And by the way, it's basically all free. I'm not looking for anything other than to be helpful to other teachers if this helps them. And you don't have to buy anything. I happen to use a paid software to do my video editing because I like to have something that's a little more robust, but you can do it with just Screencastify for free, and also EdPuzzle, which has recently become one of my favorite online tools. And the EdPuzzle is actually a key that brings this all together. So you make your screencasts and then you upload them to EdPuzzle, and from EdPuzzle, each one of your video lessons that you create has a dashboard to it, and the dashboard allows you to see that the students have actually watched the video. So this is one that my students were working on in the last couple of days, and some students are up to this particular lesson and some students are not up to this particular lesson yet. So as you can see, I have this dashboard that tells me, did they really watch the video? So A, you can make sure that they're really watching it, and B, you can insert questions into the middle of that video at various points. I like to do just multiple choice questions, just so I can get a quick score and see that they're really doing it, but you can do open-ended questions and other things if you would like to do that as well. So I hope this video helps you, and so you're going to follow other lessons from me if you would like to be able to do this. By the way, do not look at these grades and think that these students are doing poorly. They happen to be Spanish-speaking students, so they didn't understand the questions. Most of my students do fairly well on these questions. I hope this helps. So follow the rest of these lessons, and I'm going to show you how to make video lessons. And then I'm going to show you how to use EdPuzzle, and hopefully it helps you in this time when we may be teaching from home.